Steel boots on the lunar sand, ghost in a battered suit, gun in hand. Fleet of scars from 1,000 jobs, cold as the vacuum, silent as God. No flag, no creed, just what I'm paid, wandering through cosmic graves. Trust nobody, silent screams, right in the wake of broken dreams. One shot echoes in the void, a city of stars never employed. Florio credits and empty threads, dangers of promise I never forget. Hunted in the asteroid lanes, name is a whisper right in the pain. Stranger on every world I see, past burns brighter than every galaxy. No flag, no creatures, what I'm paid, walking through cosmic rays. Trust nobody, silent screams, following shadows through broken dreams. One shot echoes in the void, mercenary among stars never employed. Floating on credits and empty threads, dangers of promise I never forget. Sons die and so do friends, only loyalty is what credits spend. Drifting further out of time, gone for hire, drawing the line. One shot echoes in the void, mercenary among stars never destroyed. Floating on threads and empty threads, dangers my own, I'll never forget.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Tonight we're going to continue on, hopefully getting out of the tutorial. That would be kind of nice. If not, getting our some extra characters and stuff too. Excuse me. Can't help it, it's Warhammer.
Is there money to be made?
You'll have to forgive me. I'm still a little bit sick. So we'll see what
Because he didn't praise the Almighty Toaster. Give thanks to the heat provided by the heaters. Like,
I hear it. Here, on the threshold of the blinded guide, doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head.
right.
Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Because
hey, what's it?
Sorry, old man. Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself.
I'm just gonna blame China.
They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how
So
they
you didn't
sing.
say anything to the Tranquilizers.
This is Imperialis, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
Alright.
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer.
Yeah, so, again, every psyker's a little bit different.
I can divine the future, but you voices in my head in the war. I can burn your blood by biometrics.
Yep.
That just basically said two
Alright.
characters' abilities, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, but the audience doesn't.
Yep. Alright, the entity in your consciousness shrinks and crawls in deeper. It claws scraping against the walls of your mind, as if the presence is trying to hide from the seer standing before you. A diviner, are you?
The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
Yep.
And you are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Cool.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Ethelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Ethelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Yep. Continue.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
How do you know who I am? She's a diviner. What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
Well, that's a good way to know he's dead.
What? You don't mean the Enginseer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we saved the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Yep. And how do you know who I am?
What? You think Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs? I have seen you. I have seen the footsteps of your past and the wounds of your heart.
You peeked under the mask. You're not supposed to peek under the mask. You flinch at the seer's words. No doubt she is referring to the nightmares. Yeah, I think we were tortured by pirates. The tortures inflicted upon body and mind. Your muscles contract involuntarily as if feeling themselves once more... stealing themselves. Sorry. Once more for the inevitable pain. We must see if the navigator is well.
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity.
Well, into the mouth of the beast again.
But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Indeed. What ho and sally forth. Alright, fallen piece of debris that almost proved fatal to you. Without Idara's prediction, you would have remained in this corridor forever. Look at the detail on the models, even though they're so tiny compared to you. Because of, like, your position. You can tell that his arm is all mutated.
I always have a backup plan.
Don't you dare to cross us!
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Oh no, that's Idira. She needs to go down there. He and I will go up here. Abelard. Alright. Her first. It's fine. Okay. So, best thing to do with her...
On it.
Because she's an operative, so she can debuff your enemies.
But of course, farewell.
Nice. And then she can put, dodge on you. So, let's do Abelard first. Alright.
Victory is imminent. I took care of this one.
Nice.
I will do my duty. It will be
Get
done.
that one for free. I do wish I could still use that. Because according to this, I still have one action point left, but attacks end your turn.
Hold on.
Hold on. Ow.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Ow.
Brush this off.
Alright.
I'll make it happen. You should have thought twice before crossing me.
Nice. Yep. Now, see, this makes sense, because I don't have enough to do that attack again. But it would be nice if I could swing my sword again. Can you... That's gonna hurt a little, but that's okay.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Alright. Vespitus. The creature in the chair appears as if it has become one with its throne. You see pink, parchment-like skin stretched between the seat. Let's see if I can get a better view. It's that guy. Stretched between the seat and the limbs that have too many joints for a normal human being. The navigator is breathing heavily, the air whistling as it exits through the two dark, gill-like slits on its cheeks. The creature's eyes are shut, the two ordinary eyes, as well as the third one that sits in the center of its forehead.
I believe Master Vespitus still lives. Well, the servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Roach.
Your time is short.
Yeah. So the navigator stirs, barely able to lift its head and half open his normal eyes. Dark drops roll from under the closed lid of the third eye and down his face, leaving behind a black trail. Then he spoke. The voice is coming from the Vox Grill at the base of the bizarre chair. It's unclear how the navigator is able to produce human speech. Our time is short. To do what?
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
And that is something else talking.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Idara's scream is echoed by the silent cries in your head. The unseen creature triumphs at the sight of the navigator, succumbing to the paroxysms of corruption.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Ah, yes.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Who torments you?
The Edge. Kneel before the ascent of a new champion. When the rite is complete, the shell will burst, and thousands of Moors will accept the sacrifice offered to the edge of daybreak by the bringer of twilight, the one marked by the will of the gods.
So, this is, a subservient of the archenemy known as Zeech, who is all about divination, predictions, and the future. And pranks. The creature we're dealing with, was given the power of foresight by Zeech, but it's partially a prank by said Zeech, because he knows that he will never succeed. Okay. Each word rings through your head like the toll of a bell, as if countless voices have joined in, screaming in your ears. For a moment you lose your bearings. This unholy chorus must be trying to confound you with sounds not meant for this world. What's this supposed to mean?
A rite. A sacrifice offered. Oh, my heart tells me that Kunrad was not deterred by his defeat in the warrant chamber.
Nope.
What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora? Oh, but how is that? How? He was as loyal as a dog. And I didn't hear a thing, I swear.
The footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the will of his masters. Tear out your eyes. She who is to become the champion's servant, for you need them no longer.
Alright. Well, the navigator is still alive, but barely so. What do we do now?
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Alright, let's go.
Vespidas, good luck. And thank you.
Yeah. So the navigator does not give her a response. Black tears mixed with blood are streaming from under the closed eyelids, and the Vox at the base of the chair is bellowing out static interspersed with dissonant echoes of otherworldly laughter. Yeah, it's a real Call of Cthulhu type thing. The navigator appears dead, only the slight movement of his chest and the twitching of his eyelids let you know that he is still amongst the living. Still clinging to life. Pretty much the same thing. Quickly, collect the stuff on the bodies. Ah.
I always keep my options open.
We did a number on them. Oh, wait, let's check the back of the thing. Oh, dead servants. The door does not budge. Clots of viscous flesh have entangled the metal, sealing the door shut. Ugh, grody.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Yep, officer's deck. Oh! And if Domino is here, you get to see your first, Space Marine. Well, your first Space Marine in action. It's a, Sister Sororitas, one of the female ones. And that's why you don't run from your enemies. You'll just die tired.
The ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot this.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My God, my light, my Emperor.
Alright. The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing, the weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment, it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta! Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
I am Nihilus Tertiarius von Valencius, the Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Alright. So, the archenemy, Chaos, a malign metaphysical force composed of psychic energy that exists in an alternate dimension known as the Warp.
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
Thank you, Ether Throd. I am no traitor, sister, you can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
I mean, fair enough.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Yep. So, let's see. Lore Imperium succeeded. What is a warrior of the Adeptus Sororitas doing aboard a rogue trader ship? Your orders serve the Ecclesiarchs, do they not?
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Fair enough.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Alright. What's happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
Alright. And who's this?
Overseer of Middle Deck AL-84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
Alright, we must get to the main hall of the
Through
deck.
this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Heresy.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good on you, man.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Alright. Now, there's actually loot here, which is good. What's this? Ooh, a shield. Perfect.
Keep your wits about you.
Nice. Alright. Now, if you're wielding a shield, you can only wield 2 single-handed weapons. I'd love to get a plasma pistol, though. If I can wield it. Yep. Who yield or falter in their courage will be executed in disgrace as traitors to this house, and abettors of the enemies of humanity. Cast aside your doubts, for they are an open door to the curse of blank. Alright. It is time. Alrighty.
To arms!
Come to chaos!
Don't wanna. Perfect.
Hey! What's that?
Actually, we should go back here, and I shall go here. Alright. Yes, I already know about AoEs. Let's see. Perfect.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
And again. Sorry, like I said, I'm still sick. I said again.
Faith without deeds is wood eradicated.
Nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Oh, very well.
Well, unfortunately, let's give Abelard some
Anything
dodge. They're gonna miss a lot more because of my shield, by the way. Okay, Abelard. Let's show this man no mercy.
One fewer target.
Indeed.
It will be done.
And brace for impact. Alright. I get the whole cover mechanic. Shoot, there's that guy too. What do you use? They're both gunmen. Darn it. Ooh. That's one. Alright. Is that too far? It is. Okay, hang on. Oh, it's gotta be in a straight line. Shoot. Okay, then charge.
I refuse. I'll see to it personally.
Nice. Now I'll make his weapons
I'll
less
make it
effective.
happen.
Nice.
Out of my way!
Alright.
Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Nice. She's gonna have to move up.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Let's see, do you got a gun? You do have a gun. Ah, don't hit Abelard.
What? Was that you? Or...
Okay, he's still got that. How long does this last? Into combat. Ooh, nice.
that is not my destiny.
Temporary setback.
I took care of this one.
Yep. Now, can you run up there? No. Can run
At
over
your
there.
beck and call.
Nice.
On it. Another enemy down.
Nice. Undaunted by enemies of humanity, for not one of them can prevail over true servants of the Imperium, who are ready to give their lives for his anointed. Let's loot. Okay, this guy. More loot? Nope. Okay. It's cool because they actually made it where this changes now based on the ship that you're in. Exact replica of the Von Velasius Void ship sits on the pedestal. Labels indicate main compartments and decks of the vessel. The cozy seating area is completely destroyed. Pieces of furniture and splinters are scattered everywhere, and dark stains cover the floor and upholstery.
Let us not dawdle.
Titles and authors are printed in gold on the spines of the books. The library contains works on Imperium theology, law codices, biographical sketches, and the chronicles of the greatest military conflicts of the Coronis Expanse, and Calixus Sextor. Alright. Loot. Nice. Goods. Also nice. Now you see all this stuff that I'm collecting is things that I can open the door. Yep.
I always get the job done. Is there money to be made?
Yes. There's always money to be made. Ooh, Operator's Glove. +3 bonus tech use. Is that everything? Okay. The cogitator is silent. It seems that its machine spirit is no longer being powered by the motive force.
Just as I planned.
Yes, just as you planned. Restore the power.
That's how it's done. I always keep my options open.
Open the door. Open the
Success
door.
is the only outcome I accept. Just as I planned.
Ooh, is that a shotgun? That is a shotgun. Nice. That might go to for Abelard. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay. Oop. There was a dead guy. Oh, let's go ahead and give me the gloves. Now watch this. Even the gloves change appearance. That is so cool. I still can't use that, which sucks, but... Alright. Demolitions! Demolition.
I better myself through myself.
Well, that's one way to open the door. Oh, we all leveled. Okay, warrior. Endure. Alright. Endure. And she gets exposed weakness, which is a debuff. And you get Revel in Slaughter. Removes the winded effect until the end of combat. Alright.
Rise to the top, or
Wait,
get
wait.
left in the dust.
There's loot somewhere over here. Nice.
That's how it's done.
Ooh, a helmet. Deck officer's helmet. Nice. Go ahead and put that on. I hate to say it, but no
Keep
space
your
armor
wits
should have an
about you.
open mouth like that. Oh wait,
Attention to detail is the key to success.
benches and even the cogitator, torn from its proper place, are stacked in a rough semblance of a barricade. Alright. Okay, what is this? Did they shoot us with something? I can't see. The roar of flames ring in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. I know that feeling. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It is Theodora von Valencius.
Are you lost, my heir?
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Excuse me.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Let's see. This is impossible.
I doubt you are aware of the limits of what is possible. For your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue trader knows and sees. But I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. That power over reality.
Yeah, no.
I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide.
Now, like I said, because of this character's backstory, we are going dogmatic. Okay, your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells within your in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing other than acceptance.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects. His faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
Alright. So we're going dogmatic. I'm walking through the fire and the flames. We carry on. Thousands of needles pierce your consciousness, but are powerless to stop you. You take a step forward and the illusion breaks. A wave of excruciating pain crashes over you, and Theodora's face fades into the firestorm. You hear the voices of your companions calling you from behind, and the screams of the weak dying in the inescapable blaze. Yep. The blinding inferno, the harrowing pyre, the all-consuming storm releases you as you step out. Barely able to stay on your feet, the blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes, caked in soot and burnt eyelashes, refuse to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps before collapsing to your knees. The rush of blood in your temples and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind, before suddenly retreating as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spreads throughout your veins, and despite the wounds, your body is once more ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see a glow with the warm light before you, the Aquila. That's the symbol. The sacred symbol of the Imperial. In the next moment, you are struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Voitver wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burned the entity away without a trace.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
Yes.
Praise the Emperor. We passed through the flames. How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Yeah. Alright. Behind Argita, you see Idura doubled over in a fit of nausea. The rest of the people who were following you have withered away in the fire that continues to rage a mere 2 steps away from you. Let's see. I'm going with the Emperor protects.
Indeed he does. Huh. If I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch.
Oh, yeah.
There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord's Captain standing there in the fire? Abala, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remain. But what am I saying? My eyes must
Does
have
that count as
deceived
parting
me.
the Red Sea?
Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
I will stand tall. No elements hold power over the righteous. Even if you were anticipating another wave of pain, It does not come. Your muscles feel strong, and your limbs obey you without fail. And yet, deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension akin to that of a taut string. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much farther.
Did my eyes deceive me? I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake.
I hurried here to join forces with you and the others. It is time to push the heretics back.
Indeed it is. Your wounds.
Look closely at him. Okay, text succeeded. Ethelthred does not seem to have changed since you first met, but only at first glance. His face has taken on a strange hue. The skin in his temples appears scaled, and his voice now has an uncanny screeching quality. These are not traces of fatigue and stress. The Psyker's body has begun to mutate, a consequence of contact with the warp. Yeah. You're not in the best shape yourself, Ethelthred.
Noticed the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes. The warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Phalanxius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it.
My faith will keep me upright, with a weapon in hand. That is all that matters. To Valhalla!
Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of he who has passed a trial by fire.
Literally.
I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Ethelthred. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
Yep.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I'm still receiving fragmentary reports from the breach. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once.
I'm ready for the assault on the bridge.
No, you most certainly are not. You can barely stand upright after what happened. It is best that we go to retrieve Lady Theodora and let Ethelthred commence the attack on Voigtveer.
Something in his voice tells you his goal is ensuring Theodora's safety, not mine.
A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be.
Right.
Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
All right.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Always. I'm looking for loot. And I knew I'd find some. What's this? Massive podium rises above the gap in the main temple, a bold architectural decision that could turn into a disaster with a well-placed shot. If you decided to save people, that's how you'd get around.
I always have a backup plan.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Alright. He spotted something, though. What did you spot? Ah, that's what you spotted. More loot.
This is intriguing.
Right there. Oh, it's these. Grants 3 logic. Right.
Is there money to be made?
Oh, hang on. Clearly does not serve as a stateroom. The generators, machines, and crude wall paneling indicate that it is a maintenance module. Room rather than an area for receiving guests. Lord Captain's quarters. Sorry, guys. I know, I keep coughing. It's... Alright, reach the secret lift. Find Theodora von Valencius.
I always keep my options open.
There used to be a thing about decadence in this room because of that huge bathtub. Oh, she's not napping. The Aquila. She's dead, Jim. Okay, what's this? Oh, it's a, parlor organ with ivory keys yellowed by long service. Nice. I think I can actually wear that, because I chose dogmatic. Yep. Yay, it's got gold on it. Let's see. Items and convictions. Oops. Oh, her prayer beads. And a cape. Alright. So let's see. Rogue Trader's Cape. Gain 5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-cell radius. Nice. Huh, that looks darker than his armor. Interesting. Alright, now we look at her. Theodora von Valencius' body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The Archmilitant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
Alright.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Lord Captain. Who would even dare?
I doubt it.
Unless that rat, Voidsphere.
Or, I doubt it. Voidsphere wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death.
It could have happened in the heat of battle. Not to mention that Mort was here, and he would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Archmilitant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
Alright. Examine the Archmilitant's body. Let's see. An pistol shot went straight through the Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around him with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Archmilitant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Examine Theodora's body. Alright. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. The rogue trader's life was ended by an auto pistol shot. An extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye, a heap of blood-splattered parchment and scrolls that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Alright. Inspect the shards. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium. Idira, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Yep.
Tainted witchcraft.
Alright. Inspect the papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and sealed with a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Ah, and sends a shiver down your spine. The author of this letter, addressed to Theodora von Valancius, signed it with the seal of one of the Holy Ordos of the Emperor's Inquisitions, a secret organization tasked with hunting down the myriad of threats to the stability of the Imperium and all mankind. The secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, xenos, and other enemies of humanity. Alright. Would you try touching Theodora, Idira? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Probably wise. We had best be on our way.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
Yep.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Sounds good. Let's go. Alright.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Alright. Yeah. It is time for battle once more.
More enemies to face judgment. We are truly blessed this day.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Or she needs to be there. Okay. Abelard, you will be here. And I will be... Let's go here. Alright. Light and medium armor. Alright, that's fine. Heavy armor. Basically, if you have heavy armor, it reduces more damage, but you'll take more damage as well.
I will do my duty.
Nice. Wow, did pretty good there. Alright.
I'll see to it personally.
Alright.
It's as good as...
Yep, enemy status. 75, 75. Alright. Grants 14 momentum, 6
I'll do it.
or 6 stacks of zeal.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Alright. And you missed. How could you miss? Alright. So now I can do this. And then this. And that means he'll take more damage. Better to do this. Probably this one. That'll kill 2.
Be gone!
And it hurts the big guy. Nice.
Just a minor setback.
Death to the weak! Death
You
to
missed.
non-believers!
Wait, why didn't I... Alright, endure. Brings that up to 20. Use
Indeed.
this. It's nice getting that double attack in.
At your beck and call.
Alright, got it. Hello.
I'll make it happen. You never stood a chance.
Nice.
Who, if not
Endure.
me?
Let's do this one instead.
I'll make it happen.
Nice. Actually, no. First, move here.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Okay. Let's go ahead. 65%, 65.
I'll do it.
Did she miss again? Zero percent. 0%. 24%. 13%. This thing's useless. Okay, let's go ahead and screech. Nice amount of damage there. And give Abelard some
On
dodge.
it.
Brace yourself, Avalon.
No damage. Okay, I was like feet in front of you.
One fewer target.
Nice. Now, unfortunately, that still takes up my movement, so just
Victory is imminent.
that.
On it.
Yeah, that's about all I can do. Please
Doubt
hit him.
is for the weak. Each strike is a prayer.
Nice. Let's grab some loot. And that necklace does what? +5 toughness if their intelligence is less than 35. It is. +5 toughness. Nice. Let's see. Shotgun. Well, actually, I should do... Alright. Daring Breach. And let's see. Enrage. Epicenter of Slaughter. Whenever you're attacked, you gain 1 stack of Epicenter of Slaughter until the end of next turn. At the start of their turn, their warrior gains 1 temporary wound for each stack. Ooh. Cannot exceed 4. And this warrior gains +1 deflection damage, 25% of total armor. I'll take that one. Alright. And he will get Epicenter of Slaughter. Because my armor is increased due to my shield, I believe. I'll need to check that again. Alright, dismantling attack. And let's do... Ooh, 14% more damage. Exposed weakness costs 0 XP, or AP. Let's do that one. And you, Sister Argenta. Firearm Mastery, that's fine. Exploit surroundings. Cover efficiency increase. The problem is they start getting grenades, so you have to start spreading out your units. So this becomes kind of useless. Because they're not adjacent to each other anymore. Fired up. Let's do exploit surroundings. Yeah. Alright.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Nice. Truly nothing to grab. Alright. Let's go. Onward to victory. Yes. Let's go to the bridge. Oh. Just more stuff to sell. Alright. Lore, warp 100.
The premonition runs true.
The horrific vision is a product of the warp energy that goes through the bridge. That's a horrific vision? Huh. Beetle thread,
Keep your
no.
wits about you.
The first sacrifice opens the earth. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
You are here. But where is the Lord Captain?
The Lord Captain will not be joining us.
No. The rogue trader is dead?
Yes.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the Warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity has triumphed.
I've seen it before.
We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
Alright. Let's see. It can still be steered out. I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only by resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Thank you, Argenta.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Nope. Let's kill ourselves a traitor. You can see Conrad Voigtfooter clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have a pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time.
Edothrad bites his knuckles, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Edothrad's eyes, and they begin to turn a sickly yellow. Today is a good day to die. I think that one. To the party. Ready your weapons. If we are to die this day, let us die with order. Or, wait for you duplicitous cur. The rogue trader's death will be avenged. I kinda wanna go with the Klingon one, honestly. Today is a good day to die. Yeah, let's go with number 3.
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. It will not be like this. Not today. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
What? Theodora is dead? No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
And that's why you don't step on magic symbols. Yeah, but notice all the bird beaks and talons and stuff.
The Emperor is with us!
Let the blood flow!
Alright. And Argenta, you can go... Did you see around there? Let's do that one. Alright. Okay, enemy status. So this guy has a special status. Click on him. He has natural armor. So see, that can be a problem. Botched ritual. Because of the improperly performed ritual, this creature's dodge, parry, and critical hit chances are reduced, but its armor and damage dealt are increased. Oops.
Mere pain won't stop me.
That was a mistake.
Chaos guides me.
Okay. So, let's see.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Yeah, see that acid spurt he has is a AoE attack. Let's see, actually, what? That would hit me
Doubt is for the weak.
Alright.
Such is the will of chaos.
High momentum.
Ooh. Yep, that's fine. Alright, first off, analyze the enemy.
Anything else?
Now I can eat those and expose his weakness. Alright, let's see. If I chain lightning you, it just comes back and hits me. Dang it.
Farewell.
Nice. Alright, go ahead and give
Will
me
do.
some dodge chance.
I bring ruin.
Alright. Abelard, let's go ahead and endure. Charge.
It will be done.
Alright. Use your swing.
At your beck and call.
And then he can use his
No
momentum.
matter the cost.
Get some extra swings in.
It will be done.
Could have him heal me. It's too far. Never mind. Keep swinging.
Victory is imminent. An exemplary strike. I will do my duty.
Okay, it's gonna attempt to attack him twice.
I've suffered worse.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
I love how it basically just did no damage.
I'll
Okay.
see to it personally.
Alrighty.
It's as good as done.
Oh, I don't have.
I'll make it happen.
I think. Oh, you bastard. That means that Dara's gonna have to move.
Worse.
Chaos guides me.
You did nothing. Ooh, ha, ha.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
And that's all she can do. Aside from heal people.
I serve the ruinous power.
High momentum.
Too far away, you're too far away. Now you're not.
None will stand against me.
Nice.
What are you? Or
Oh, I forgot to move out of the way. Oh well. Abelard.
Anything else?
Dodge.
Just a minor setback.
Alright. So,
It will be done. At your beck and call.
nice.
Victory is imminent.
Let's do it again.
I'll make it happen.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Damn. Yeah, normally I would try to kill these guys first, but, you know.
I'll see to it personally.
stop mocking me.
Pain cleanses the body. I'll do it.
Eat lead, beastie. The sad part is this is Abelard. This is what happens when the warp takes over a psyker.
Why did I not foresee this?
Because... Alright, there's 2 bad guys down there. Let's go ahead and give myself foresight. And you're still exposed? Oh, you're not. Okay.
Will do. On it. Was that you? Or
I've suffered worse.
Alright, Abelard.
At
Time
your
to hit
beck
it.
and call. It will be done.
Unfortunately, he can't do anything else. I need to kill these 2, otherwise this thing's just gonna heal again. Got it. Alright. So if I come down here... Ha!
Who if not me?
Nice.
I'll see to it personally.
Nice.
It's nothing.
The big problem, though, is that thing's still gonna heal up.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
But it is weakening, so... Alright, Idira, go ahead and just shoot the bastard. You missed!
My ears are ringing. Indeed. Victory is imminent.
So with 2 attacks, it does a little bit over 10 damage.
On it. Your end was inevitable.
Okay, can I shoot this thing? Nope.
Didn't flinch.
Just a minor setback.
Alright. Nah, that's not good enough. Alright. Move again.
That is not the Emperor's will.
Seems like his will to me. You missed.
I've never felt pain like this.
Wait, why did I just take damage? Oh, I have bleeding on me. Dang it.
What is this foreboding?
There we go.
I've suffered worse. It will be done. I will do my duty.
I'll brush this off.
Ooh, I got full
I'm ready
momentum.
for whatever comes.
Alright.
I'll see to it. You should have thought twice before crossing me. Here's my perfect moment.
Nice. I do love heroic moments.
It's as
Also,
good
hi
as
chat,
done.
how you doing?
It's a taste of what's to come. I'll make it happen.
Let's see.
I'll see to it. You should have thought twice before crossing me.
And shield bash, just for the fun of it. Oh, I can move around? I don't want to move. Well, it's about to die. Okay. Save her
Let me
life.
tend to your wounds. I owe you one.
Now shoot this bastard. You missed. Let's do this. Actually, wait. What do you have on you? Alright.
Anything else? Will do. Be gone.
Wow, a deer, I killed it. Nice. There's goods. Let's see. Gloves of Endurance. Their allies gain +1 bonus to damage. Ooh. What's this? Iconoclast. Oh, we just defeated our first Chaos Spawn.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Alright. So, let's give you this one. Ooh, strength. Yes. Because that makes me able to wear heavy armor. So, let's see. Let's give Abelard thick skin. Oh, should he also... Could give him better hit points. I think that's smart. Alright. Up her intelligence, I believe. And you can get... Whenever the Psyker uses a divination psychic power on an ally, without an unnatural luck effect, that ally gains unnatural luck. Alright. And Argenta, she should go with ballistic skill, so she can actually hit things. And, oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that one. That way keeping her in cover is actually better. Alright. Oh,
Let us not dawdle.
So let's get into... Ooh. Oh, wait, he's a techno.
The heir is dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Yes, he did.
A noble deed. Let the crew offer prayers for the hero who renounced his impure life in the name of humanity.
Ah, yes. The whole suffer the mutant not to live, and beware the war psychic powers and all that. Master Helmsman.
Rival, Master Helmsman, systems status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
How did you people survive?
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for our rescue.
Well, your prayers are answered. I am here. We need to re-establish contact with the Navigator Sanctum. It is our only chance of escaping from the warp. Your words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and the air around you fills with voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the officers buckling under the stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Alright, what must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report and... blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
I am ready to begin. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents, invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing, while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire. The other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears. And this voice booms with all the horrors of the warp.
Mortal, who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? It matters not. Your footfalls are an echo of the sand pouring between the scales. Your hopes and faith are my mockery.
Yep. The vision lowers its head, its harrowing gaze boring into you. But a moment, something changes in Theodora's expression. It almost looks like a shadow of fear. You steer your soul with faith in the God Emperor and walk through the flames of the officer's death, just in time to rendezvous with Edelstrad. Alright, I have already resisted the temptation of the warp once. Whatever you are, you will not cloud my mind with new illusion.
Resisting the inevitable means only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There is no power that can hinder the flows of fate.
Right.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Yep.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
Helpful thing, isn't it?
Set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
Yep. Okay.
Seneschal, the Navigator's Sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
Continue.
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory. along with that of all who died this day.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty. By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision,
I will say nothing, because I see where this is going.
it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Alright. And we are out of the tutorial and into Chapter 1.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained, for the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived, to hang the ancestral banners once again and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
Darn right. Now I am truly the law. And here's where they quit with the voice acting, everything. This is gonna be hard on my voice. Okay. Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Abelard's face. Though the old officer's eyes are keen, they rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, then nods to himself. Well then, your lordship. Got it. You had us worried for a few hours there. Abelard offers a thin smile. But after witnessing you foolishly rush into the fray on deck? Yeah. The only thing that surprises me is how long you stayed on your feet. Your strength only left you once the fighting was all over. Such fortitude is most admirable in a Lord Captain. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role. Sorry, my throat is sore. As Lord Captain, for many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others go unfilled entirely. And now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. Alright. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the heretics are deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is surprising, given that their informant on the board was our own Master of Whispers. Alright. So what is on the agenda for this meeting? Reports? Man. This is one dialogue-heavy game, by the way, guys. Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I am still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take a gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Alright. Have you succeeded in tracking down Voigtberg? No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him, and any mutineers who may still be skulking in the ship's many corridors. But, frankly, I would not be surprised to hear that we are now 1 shuttle short, and I am afraid that it will be some time before he answers for all that he has wrought. Alright, let's start the briefing. Alright, he basically gestures to get their attention. A dozen pairs of eyes bore into you, the expressions revealing restraint, joy, and curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Nihilus Tertiarius von Valentius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Alright. Perhaps you will present those introduce those presents, Abelard. As you wish, your lordship. Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as it does flesh. That's this one here. Victus Suri Atta of Toliman Line, our new Voxmaster. And this is her. She kind of resembles the Borg Queen. It is an honor to serve your lordship. The Voxmaster offers a deep bow. Aboard this vessel, you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Besides her is Ravor, the master helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by the Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. And this is him. He's kind of got that hawkish look to his face, huh? Okay, the bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seems hardwired into his face gives a sullen nod. Yeah. Hail, Lord Captain. This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief. Okay, and lastly, our high factotum Generous Danrock, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. Alright. And this is him. Oh, he's got a servitor skull attached to him. Neat. Dressed in an embroidered jacket, the heavy-set man with oiled hair offers an obsequious smile and bows. It is an honor, your lordship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard. Alright. Like I said, a lot of words. In the second row, we have our 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. The Master of Ordnance is responsible for artillery aboard, or for the artillery aboard. The Infernus Master, whose crews work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship. And lastly, the Drive Master, servant of the Omnissiah. A supernatural entity, god of all knowledge, worshipped by the Adeptus Mechanicus. Okay. The 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drive Master offers a salute resembling a dance involving the complicated manipulation of all the tech priest mechadendrites. Those are like mechanical arms put on their back. Think Doc Ock. Okay. Thank you, Abelard. Greetings to you all. I serve at your pleasure, Lord Captain. Alright. I wish to hear the Infernus Master's report. Alright. And this is our firefighter, who is using a blowtorch to light a cigarette, apparently. Explains why he's missing 2 fingers on that side. Okay. Yes, Lord Captain. The tall man bows his head in deference. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factotum. The post passed him after his previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. He's basically whispering this into my ear. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. Okay. High Factotum, what do you have to report? I'm just going down the line because you have to do all of them anyways. This guy's wordy. But I guess. We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given to the tech priest's hands for attention and that all the lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, meaning the people who actually do all the work, which are easily replaced but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rykard Minoris. However, the whole system, in fact, belongs to the Winterscale Rogue Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. Especially true given Caligos Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planets. Alright, Drive Master, I will hear from you. Ziral Talar. Tayar? A voice distorted by a Vox retranslator emerges from under the tech priest's scarlet hood. So it's this guy. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. A spirit believed by the adherents of the cult Mechanicus to inhabit and control any technology in existence. Again, technology is magical to these people. And because of the way Warhammer works and the warp and all that, it's partially true. The Great Warp Engine, an alternate dimension, that's just telling you about the warp. We already covered that in the first episode. Entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Omnissiah, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. Basically, they haven't figured out how to defrag it. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engine Seer Prime, basically a tech priest that's works with engines and stuff, overseer and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board, fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. A most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the falling Magos. We require a replacement as soon as possible. I see. Thank you. Oh, she's a female. Master Helmsman, deliver your status report. Alright. Right you are, Lord Captain. To cut to a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without our Engine Seer Prime and Navigator, who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set up so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what will happen first, our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. Yeah. Alright, this is the Voxmaster. Your Lordship, if you will allow me to interject, when we arrived in this system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was a Navis Nobilite, an ancient organization of noble mutant families whose genes allow them to safely guide warp-capable void ships through the immaterial. Was a Navis Nobilite station. The station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hopes. To have located a navigator in the very same system is an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from the God Emperor. Or that thing that said that it was going to weave impossibilities together. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go around and round this system till our heads are swimming. As long as the Promethium, a broad term for combustible fuel in the Imperium of Man, which also acts as a drug, and supplies last, and if any thick as Grok's shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so don't worry on that score. Alright, and Master of Ordnance, do you have anything to report? Ashar Natalamo. The names, man, the names. The Master of Ordnance gives you a gloomy look. No, my job's simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told. But just ask anyone. We got no able crew, Lord Captain. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. I'm not gonna shout. So what? Comes the officer's hostile and bitter command. It is as if a dam has burst inside and all his pent-up emotions are rushing out of him. The ship's in ruins. Every second officer's dead, and now we got a green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to void knows where. I mean, I'm supposed to lead him home. Silence. The bridge's magnificent glass panels seem to tremble under the force of Abelard's war. Enforcers, seize this mutineer. If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all. Your Lordship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you have us do with the Master of Ordnance? The former Master of Ordnance, I should say. Besides, find a replacement. That is, where we already have one lined up. Alright. So I could do either Dogmatic and just say execute him. Iconoclast, which is basically let him go. He's freaking out because, you know, we're just mutinied against. Or 3, which doesn't really give me anything. Honestly, I did say that I'm going for kind of a Judge Dredd Dogmatic playthrough, so... Sorry, dude. Execute him. Consider it done. Take him away. That poor man. Alright. The brittle laughter of the Master of Ordnance reverberates around the bridge as he is led to his fate. Alright, to summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require a new Engine Seer Prime and Navigator. Is this all preventing us from continuing the voyage? Alright, precisely, Lord Captain. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship's systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out at Footfall Station. Home to the only dockyard in the sector, but we will never reach Footfall without first solving these 3 immediate problems. Alright. What can you tell us about the system in which we currently find ourselves? Accede to the Voxmaster on this point, Mistress Toleman. We are in the Rykad star system, and our voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your lordship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies on this system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Nobilite station has not simply failed to answer, it seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Rykard Minoritz itself is also not responding to our hails. But what is most alarming is that our Argers have intercepted signals from the surface that seem to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. The situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, a tech priest, and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet and the Navis Nobilite station and find out what the void is going on. Alright, thank you all for your reports. Dismissed. They salute and leave. Why? Again, so much talking. And I have work in the morning, so I have to stop streaming in a little bit. Your Lordship, there is one other thing. A confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor, brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given the secret mission, you perhaps are wondering, who has the authority to command a rogue trader to do anything. And I shall tell you. The Lord Inquisitor. Yeah, let's see. In the hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will, in the core and in its expanse. Okay. I came across a strange handwritten letter on Theodora's desk. It was signed XC. You are referring to the contents of that note, I presume. Yes, quite. XC. Xavier Calcazar. Lady Theodora was to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Hendrix van Kalox. An interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, and we must find him, and offer him whatever assistance he requires, then deliver him to Football, in the Furibundus system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either the Navis Nobilite or the governor of Reichhead Minoris, may know something. That is all of it, Your Lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is mere taste of the daily burden of the rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of the Von Vilicius Protectorate. Abelard gives you another scrutinizing look, as if trying to gauge how long you will hold out under this mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and he seems as if he is about to offer some words of encouragement. And then we are interrupted. Idira, Sister Argenta, explain yourselves. The Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Idira. The Psyker, is suffering some ailment or dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I judged that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Idira's glazed eyes rove over those assembled. One word bursts from her lips. Daybreak. Idira, come to your senses. Damn it. Idira presses her fingers to her temples in desperation. Your Lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future, and it hit me so hard. My head is still spinning. Something very strange is headed our way. And I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. A single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Or maybe it's dawn, and it's ringing, and ringing like an echo, like a bell. But if it's daybreak, then why is it so dark? We cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell us anything else, Mistress Thlas? No, not yet anyways. The voices are going to berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make any sense of any of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it, alright? Alright. Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge, and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions, and I'm sure you would benefit from them as well. And the Psyker's bitten lips stretch into a wry smile. Alright. There is nothing else of value to report. I declare this briefing concluded. it's time to end the stream. Just a little bit. Alright. I am going to collect some stuff down here, which is like, there's some items and stuff that I have from when I bought the game, so there's the vault. No. Okay, the ticking of the Chronos seems too quiet for its bulky size. Alright, goods. So I have these two things, which are kind of nice. You'll see them in a moment. And I have all of these, including a new sword. So let's see, 8 through 12. And this one-handed heirloom auto pistol is weaker than my last pistol. And blast wave. Unfortunately, this is two-handed, so if I equip it, the shield goes away. And my character is meant to be more sword and board. So let's see. On Valencia's cloak. +5 to all characteristics. It's actually not that bad. And this. +1 resolve whenever they kill an enemy. Oh. I might actually take that one. Now, even though that's kind of ugly, there's a bonus. Gloves of Endurance. I should give that to one of the weaker characters. So if you do this, you can actually turn off the helmet, which is kind of cool. You can also turn off the backpack, which I normally don't do because, like, the backpacks are kind of specific. You can turn off the gloves, the boots, and the armor, too. Which is really cool, because a lot of games don't let you do stuff like that. There we go. Now, let's see. Idara. Honestly, I normally equip Abelard with a shotgun. Because that gives him a long range, or a medium range kind of attack. Because it does the rending shots, and you can see the pattern there. And then let's see. Mantle of Heroism. Oh, this is for Iconoclast. Cool. So if he dies in battle, or no, each heroic act gives him +20 dodge. That's nice. Let's give it Dira. This one. Gloves of Endurance. Right? Fellowship for each enemy in a 2 radius square. I don't know if she should be getting that close. That actually might be more for her. Because I can absolutely give her a melee option. Might actually be better than the bolter, because she's kind of a horrible shot with the bolter and stuff anyways. Okay, so I don't have the medicate skill, but you do. You're already pretty full, though. Let's give her +3 logic for right now. And let's see, dogmatic. You can have this helmet. There we go. Yeah, that should work. Which is kind of funny, because the Space Marines and stuff should always have their own helmets that they can wear. But, yeah. Okay. I think that's everything that I can get from here for right now. Because, yeah. Oh, wait. There's some goods in there. Oh, it's a data pad. Cracked data slate. The fire reckoning is crewed by servitor. Chances of the ship return are minimal. So this is something that wasn't in the original game at first. So I'm wondering what that's supposed to be. Oh well. Alright. But I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I'll try to play again same time. So same bat time, same bat channel. Tonight, I don't know if I'll be playing this, Red Dead, or one of my other series that I have up. I might do a little bit of Dune in preparation for the next chapter that's coming out soon. They finally announced it. But yeah. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you all later. Bye.
It's 8 p.m. The Wi-Fi's crawling. One more click and then I'll scream. Status bars just keep on stalling, taunting me upon my screen. Tried rebooting, tried refreshing, but the lag is never gone. Spinning wheels, my hope is crashing. Why is this connection wrong? Every meme arrives half finished, every call goes still. My patience is diminished, my devices have a will. It's buffering, buffering, barely even loading now. I start a new chat war. It's buffering, buffering, why can't pages open now? Why must they take so long? Sent a text, still transmitting. Sent an email, stuck in draft. Zoom is glitching, screens keep splitting. Background freezes make me laugh. All my games are glitchy terrors. Every quest is doomed to fail. Rage quit posting, laughing errors. Doom scrolling through the snail mail. See the loading wheel is spinning, hours slipping by. Will this dream be just beginning? Tech support won't reply. It's buffering, buffering, echoes in an endless loop. I break my mouse in two. It's buffering, buffering, I just want the fucking truth. Why's my Wi-Fi always gone? Tell me why the router's blinking. Tell me where my bandwidth hides. All my patience quickly shrinking as my hope for speed just died. Family streaming, 2 devices, dogs on FaceTime with the cat. Call the hotline, pay their prices, stuck below the loading stack. It's buffering, buffering, barely even loading now. I start a new chat. It's buffering, buffering, why can't pages open now? Why must they take so long? Network feeds and lag and control.